Guys, in today's video I want to talk about briefly the Mi Mix 4 and why I'm super hyped about this phone, and I'm extremely excited because this could be a potential the phone that I was looking for to replace my 7 Pro here. So before we get to that, I do want to talk about the second channel that we have, the Matthew's Tech Clips channel. Basically, this is for all the people that are asking for a speed test. Pretty much any speed test that you ask for that, if I have the phone, I will go ahead and put it on this channel. I'll link that down below. And also any game that you want played on any specific phone, doesn't matter what game it is, I will post it on this channel. I'm trying to put like 5 videos a day because I usually get around 10 or 15 requests. So instead of putting it all on this channel, I'm going to put it on that channel, so I think it makes everything cleaner. Alright, so back to the Mi Mix 4. Okay, so basically what's going on here is that I use the 7 Pro. It's a full screen device. It is a slightly older phone, flagship phone, but it is still an excellent performance. Got a beautiful no-notch display. It uses the pop-up camera and stuff like that. So I thought 7 or OnePlus was going to go back to this full screen display option, or at least give us a choice, but they decided to go more mainstream with the punch hole, etc., blah blah blah. Alright, so basically I've been sort of waiting, and Samsung really hasn't done it yet. They did it with their Samsung Fold, but I'm not gonna drop $2 grand for that. So what's interesting about the Mi Mix 4 is that they have the under display camera technology that is virtually invisible. So if you look, it's literally almost invisible. And let me pull this video up, not that right here. Shout out to this guy, he did a really great job. So basically, from watching this video, it is extremely hard to see the notch, and Xiaomi is basically saying it's virtually invisible. They have some pretty complex technology in it. I was trying to understand it, but honestly it's went way over my head. If anybody could break it down simple, but it's basically something like, even if you change the wallpaper, you can't really see it. Now selfie camera is just okay on this phone. From what I've seen, it's not going to give you that iPhone, that Galaxy, that Pixel selfie quality, but it was better than what ZTE was doing. So if you guys remember, ZTE also did this as well, but the issue with ZTE is that you could definitely see the pixels and stuff like that on this display here, especially when it hits a white background. But with the Mi Mix 4, what was interesting about this device is that you literally could not see the pixels on this thing. So basically, I'll read it right here. Xiaomi calls this the cup or the camera under panel technology. Though it's similar to the under display selfie cameras we've seen from other companies like Oppo and ZTE's latest efforts, the Mix 4 screen has a 400 ppi area that lets light pass through to the selfie camera, which Xiaomi describes as virtually invisible. The camera is 20 megapixels and the display is a 6.67 inch 120 hertz 1080p curved OLED panel here. So I actually just want to bring up the full specs here for you guys. Mi Mix 4, and it's basically a flagship phone pretty much. It's got a Snapdragon 888 chip on here. It's a glass and metal back, IP53 dust and splash proof AMOLED display. Again, we just went over that. 120 hertz, great display. Android 11 and MIUI 12.5. So a lot of you guys get turned off by the whole MIUI skin. I was a big fan of the Redmi Note 8 Pro, and I did not have an issue with MIUI. I know MIUI has bloatware and stuff like that, but I'm perfectly willing to throw a launcher on MIUI and customize it how I want. That's not a big deal. So the Snapdragon 888 Plus 5G chip is on here, so it's going to be a beast on performance. No SD card support, 128 gigs of internal storage, 8 gigs of RAM. We also have a triple camera setup, 108 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel periscope telephoto, 5x optical zoom, 13 megapixel ultra wide, shoots in 8K. Then that under display camera, I'm not expecting really great quality with that, but honestly, I am not somebody that takes photos like that. You guys can probably tell, but I'm not like a picture person. So that is something that I'm not really interested in. Stereo speakers on here, awesome. No headphone jack, of course. NFC is on board, infrared port, fingerprint scanner under the display, a 4,500 milliamp battery with a 120 watt charger. I've never had anything like that, so I'm extremely excited for this phone. Fast wireless charging at 50 watts, and then they're coming in at about 660 euros, so that would be I'm sure they would upsell in the United States, so we could see that anywhere from 750 to maybe 800, you know, just if you want to adopt it early. I'm sure the price will go down. But yeah, I'm excited about this phone. So what do you guys think about the Mi Mix 4 here? Are you guys interested? I'm gonna get it on the channel. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.